let's talk baseball. Inside the show.
Baseball fans, let's
talk some baseball, everybody. Who's your? Is quite obvious. The Philadelphia Phillies. Like to know your favorite team and why? Well, my favorite team is the Phillies. It's because I'm from Philadelphia. In Florida, I do like the Florida. Well, it used to be Florida Marlins. Now they're known as the Miami Marlins. I like them too. I think they're a pretty good team. You never know. Maybe on my next franchise mode game, I'll play with them. You know, use them. I like to kick around and just enjoy baseball and play some games, you know, enjoy life, because life is good, you know. Jared Icar, or I don't know how to say his name. Alright. Playing the Orioles. I think they're from Baltimore.
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore.
Yes,
the
that's a
first
good
of
guess.
two in this interleague matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Baltimore Orioles. William Casado makes his big league debut right after this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street.
Solo home run to start off the game. Yeah.
A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
batting second.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he drives a liner to right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to Davis at first. And two away. Into the box now, Aaron Altair. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Outside of taking a ball in, favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down the first baseline.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now batting, William Casado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, right fielder, William Casado.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training.
Game on that I
get
can
on
sit
a
and
roll
watch.
where you win 7 in a row,
Or
a
go
week
to.
of everything
Take my
coming
little
together.
son,
That's a
you know?
special feel.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. William Casado is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. No balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Beckham scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. That average for him up in the 360s now. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera, runner in scoring position with Sir John. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Scope's able to get there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Strand 1. They're up 2-0. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Eichhoff has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys By throwing the ball in the strike zone, this is one of the few that does it.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Too high. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tim Beckham goes down for the second out in the bottom half. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Herrera. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph. Now, look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate, Nick Williams. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now here it comes. 0-1 the count. Hernandez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Casado is there. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Into the box, Aaron Altair, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
The batter,
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 out.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
3-run home run. That's how you do it.
3-run home run down the line and right. Number 196 for his career. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball. Ready now for Baltimore, Andrew Susac, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Casado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on.
He's done exactly that, and I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Here's Manny Machado now, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Herrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one.
On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ground ball right side. Scope has it, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the... And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play. 1 down. A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Hard, but pulled it foul.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Richard Blyer, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Stepping in, Aaron Altair, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Rasmus. He's there and records the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Ooh. Settling in now, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Ready to take his axe again, Colby Rasmus. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Looked like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets fastened. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the parker.
In now for the O's, William Casado. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 away. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the flag court and gone.
Second home run of the night for
2 runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Rasmus looks up onto the lawn and gone.
2-1 home run. That was 11-3.
2-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Aaron Altair. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. 4th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So now Carlos Santana. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
And I officially am about to bat around.
Take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Hopefully we could change
Lifted
that.
in the air out towards left center. Rasmus has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So this once slim lead is slim. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Popped him up. Crawford shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hit sharply on the ground. Franco has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. This Donnie Hart enters now in a mop-up role, and she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center. The read on it. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now Beckham with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! Colby Rasmus will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now. Again, a 1-2. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Rasmus, base runner at first with 1 out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Caleb Joseph becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Right fielder number 3.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, William Casado. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. William Casado takes his 4th strikeout of the game. Standing in, Aaron Altair. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Aaron Altair.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rasmus on the run. 1 away. So now Carlos Santana, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Casado is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So striding forward now, Trey Mancini. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon. The ball flying out at near record pace.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Count even at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch. Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Missed with a slider. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up.
Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Casado is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in, J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Casado waits on it. 2 down.
The batter.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Nick Williams, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on.
Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. That's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Machado, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. 1 run is scored. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Now the 3rd man has scored.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to
3-run
drive the ball
double.
in. The second he stepped into the box, puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Here's Carlos Santana, right center field. Calling for it, Casado. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And this is knocked down on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. In now, Colby Rasmus. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now batting.
Ready now, Caleb Joseph. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 to count. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting.
From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Beckham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
18-4 the final tonight. The Phils led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jared Eichhoff earned his 9th win of the year and mark him down for. Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Baltimore Orioles. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Left side. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Second, the right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Line to the right side, but foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So a couple of hits. Digging in, William Casado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. So here's the Phillies DH, Aaron Altair. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is
crushed it. Solo home run.
And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
High in the air out to center field. And Rasmus looks this one in for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Rasmus has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Chris Davis.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and that ends the inning. 1-2. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one from Oriole Park. So stepping in, J.P. Crawford, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Rasmus has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's set and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Herrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Altair. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit to short. Machado is there. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So stepping into the box, Tim Beckham, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Just got a piece up the line. Franco right there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. One gone now for the center fielder, Colby Rasmus. A ball and no strikes. Way in front of that fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Rasmus around second. He wants 3. Rasmus takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So he got him swinging. Caleb Joseph becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. So now Carlos Santana flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Third base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Mancini going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. Captain.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Casado has a play, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Manny Machado flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in to the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 19.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1-1, the count to Chris Davis.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the... Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Odubel Herrera. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Casado moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Nick Williams. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Hard hit to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Scope ranging deep into the hole.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling.
That should be going.
Base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no pitch.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retired. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. one down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are two horrific late swings.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Santana's got it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Altair. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rasmus at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the flag court and
1 for 2 now. Ha ha ha. Solo home run. Ha ha.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Joseph looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Up next will be Nick Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He grounds it sharply to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. Here's Manny Machado now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding himself.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Williams going back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
And he takes ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. The 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Crawford gloves it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Orioles. Brad Brock been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Aaron Altair will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens?
Home run, second
hitters
home
make
run
you pay,
of
and
the
the long
night.
ball was a
Yeah.
big part of this one here.
A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. His 2nd of the game, and it's now 5-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys.
To right
Oh,
field,
that's
and
gone.
absolutely hammered. Forget
Solo
about making a
home
play
run.
on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, the 198th of his career, and it's now 6-3.
Third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
In now, Michael Franco. Drives
Oh,
it out to
oh,
deep
shit.
right center
This
field.
might be going too.
Casado sprinting after it. He
Damn.
makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway
That's
center.
out.
Rasmus
That's
is
an out.
right there. And that will retire the side. Now batting, Tim Beckham. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he got him. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Rasmus over at second. Joseph is over at first with one away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Donnie Hart enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Casado. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little bouncer. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Rasmus now for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. The underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rodriguez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis. Here comes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. Soon, they're just playing great baseball.
6-3, the final. Leading 40th victory of the season. Vince Velasquez earns win number 7 on the season. Francisco Rodriguez records 8 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.
Ah, there's 2 games with Baltimore. Huh. Take a little bit of a break.